but I've admired you from a distance, even after the Primes started calling you. Traitor. I don't believe that for an instant. I'm here to break you out. I'm no warrior like yourself, but I can offer support. You might have heard of me. I'm called the Halite Monger. You can call me Lucky. I guess I'm not that well known out here. I'll have to fix that. Odin's name! Well, lucky you've got that shield generator. It absorbed the full force of that explosion. Usually you'd need Halite to recharge the shield, but while I'm in here, I may as well give you a bit of... Got it. I charged your shield just in time. You lunatic! It'll charge on its own for a while now, but I don't have another of those in me. You'll need Halite of your own once it wears off. Your shield can absorb any hit, as long as there's still any shield power left. But if your shield isn't there, even the weakest weapon can take you down. Security's still active, but you can get through that one on your own. I've restored your dash ability. You can activate your jets for a quick burst of speed. I knew you could do it. Let's keep going. You can use that dash to go faster, but it needs a bit to recharge. I can reduce the recharge time once you get out of here. They tucked you in the farthest corner they could, all right. Let me try something. There. I've managed to unlock your suit's jetpack. Try using it to leap over that wall. I'm glad that worked. Last time I crossed a couple wires, and, well, never mind. No one needs to worry about that anymore. You won't be able to get through that barrier with your bare hands. Luckily, I managed to smuggle a little something into the side room here. That's an Orinum. It's a little worn down, but it's the best I could do. Back to the barrier. Its coolant system is badly damaged, but if you manually cool it enough, it should kick back on. Your suit's jet can leach heat from your weapon to use as power, so dash and air jump to cool it down. You'll probably have... Nice, it worked. It should be able to cool down on its own now, but you should still use your jets to prevent overheating in combat. Time to wreak havoc. They want to conserve your Halite, you know, given that we are in the midst of a global crisis and all. He didn't hear any of that? Well, he's very graciously exposed his armor's power core to you. One hit to that, and he'll be powerless. Delicious. At least, that's what your suit's thinking. Coming. These guys look like pushovers. You should be able to handle them easily. Let me patch you up a bit. This hurts me more than it hurts you. No. Seriously, stop getting hit. A little trigger happy, are we? Keep your weapon cool or it'll start draining your health. Yes, they're cute, but we have a passive augment. Lucky you, Gunnhildr. That will... You can always bring up a list of your augments in your system menu under Codex. Hey, look over there. They've got their back to you. I wonder how deep that is. Looks like the bridge is out, but you can definitely make that jump. Jump out, then air jump, then... Whoa! That might have stopped you if your suit powers were disabled, but I wouldn't bet any Halite on it. They want to conserve your Halite, you know, given that we are in the midst of a global crisis and all. You're bound to hit some real resistance eventually, and that pea shooter just isn't going to cut it. Luckily, our escape route takes us through the armory. Hang a right. It's a ways in. A good time for a little talk, don't you think? Always wondered, why did Asgard sunder the Bifrost? You were just supposed to ask them for help, not piss them wickedly off. The Primes said they had the perfect plan to save Niflheim. Asa seemed pretty confident. Anu was reserved as always. But anything Alvis gets behind is practically guaranteed to work. So why did the gods cut us off from the other worlds? You didn't deviate from the Prime's plan, did you? Gunnhildr, did you change the Prime's plan? I wonder if you're just being silent to be difficult, or if you just don't trust yourself to be able to lie to me. Someday, we'll have to sit down and have a long... Oops, looks like you tripped an alarm. I'll get the door open. You grab those weapons. Your suit can cache one, so you'll be able to take both. You won't need that damaged Orinum anymore. Ah, I wanted that Halite. Take them both. Leave that damaged Orinum behind. Security's on its way. Perfect chance to test out those new toys, eh, Gunnhildr? Let them have it. You can serve your Halite, you know, given that we are in the midst of a global crisis and all. I know it's a bit late, but I found this weapon augment. It'll attach to whichever gun you're holding when you take it. Your suit should be telling you what the augment does. You're the warrior here, so I'll trust you to put that on whichever weapon you want. I would have made the same choice. Alright, doors open. Let's get going. Some people say they disassemble you piece by piece and rebuild you at the other side. But is that the same you? Maybe every time someone uses a Hello, new Gunnhildr. I hope you're more talkative than the last one. I guess you really are the same person after all. This isn't in the plans. Must be a new addition. Luckily, it's so new it barely works. I think I have just the thing for this. Here's a grenade generator on the house. Step back and let the fireworks flow. Incoming security. Get ready with those grenades. I overcharged that generator. Your grenades will recharge real fast for a bit, so go crazy.
Even all signals are set that you may never reach Alvis. Why are you doing this again? You continue to betray your own people.
Trigger happy, are we? Keep your weapon cool or it'll start draining your Halite.
I'm altering this again. You've destroyed our life's work. You do us all.
Halite in its natural crystal form. You'll need a lot of this if you're going up against the primes. If you break these, your suit will be able to harvest the crystals and refine them to use as energy. Do you know much about Midgard? Water there is like Halite here. Plentiful, essential for life, and easily mistreated. I guess it's a little harder to mistreat Halite. It's pretty resilient to all the stuff you put it through. Most Niflhel don't know about that water thing. Thought it might crack that shell of yours. Clean them out. Is that a grate? It looks fragile. Hint, hint, oh destructive one. I wonder whose room this is. They won't mind if you toss it up a little. You'll probably be killing them soon anyway. I've got another present for you. A knack. Knacks give your suit a special ability. There's all kinds, but this one lets you pull yourself to faraway places. Aim where you want to go and activate the knack. Once you're reeled in, you can jump to your destination. Got it. Just a bit more climbing. Watch your step. Wardens. These guys are serious. Gunnhildr, be careful. I can't heal your shields in that room. I believe in you, Gunnhildr. Wipe the floor with these rock brains. No! Not again!
Take her away!
Easily? If that had happened to someone who could... well, they would. I took the liberty of rescuing the Halite you were carrying, minus a small fee for, parts and labor. There's good news, and there's bad news. Hello again. I call this the pensieve. Touch this, and I can restore and improve your abilities. Thanks. Those blades sure are sharp. Just press the one you want. I'd suggest you take the air jump and dash first, but you're the warrior here. I'll trust your judgment. This is important, Gunnhildr. At least by one thing. I guarantee you'll like it. Just press the one you want. I'd suggest you take the air jump and dash first, but you're the warrior here. I'll trust your judgment. You'll have to hold the button until it's completely full of Halite. You can fill them partially, too. If you have extra Halite, congratulations on your purchase. If they do catch you again, I'll be sure to rescue your Halite again. And I'll be here to let you loose again. We'll go far, you and I. A Garma head. Nice likeness. Think those were installed as a vanity project. They could have just used some paint to mark the way.
Destroy all this work. How could you do this?
Halite powers your armor. Without it, you're as vulnerable as anyone else. Here for a sample? Visit my shop if you'd like more help. It's no wonder you were so well loved. The Primes have been trying to keep this one under wraps. The Grand Colosseum, the greatest of the arenas. Planned for ages, built in a century and demolished in a single day. For its inaugural event, the Jotun declared a grand combat featuring the greatest fighters from all three guilds. The Aftsfight, the Middesveit, and the Runsveit. On the day of combat, and the Grand Colosseum was packed shoulder to shoulder, chest to back. You might not believe this, but back in those days, Voria and Thrall alike came together to celebrate the event as one people. The crowd went silent at the start of each combat, and erupted into applause at every vanquished combatant. Ale flowed like rivers through the minds and livers of 50,000 Niflhel, and so flowed the coin as well, as they gambled on who would emerge victorious. The warrior Egil and the thrall Einar found themselves seated next to one another.
The only mistake Kragos ever made was allowing you to worm your way into her grace's mouth.
Critical! Go for a reponder before they recover! Careful! Getting shot right now would be a very bad idea. That was hard to watch. You shoot worse than they do.
Don't worry about me. You must escape Niflhel. The world needs you, and there is no time to waste.
This foolishness, Malfoy. You dishonor the Spirit light with this childish display.
Far more stingy with his blessings, the primes must have known he'd reject you.
Surrender, Malfoy. No matter how many.
Go for the core! Careful! Without your shield, you're as fragile as a child. If you don't mind, I'll continue. The warrior Egil and the thrall Einar found themselves seated next.
Don't speak to me, traitor. Who knows what they'll do to me if I'm seen with you?